It's 2 o'clock. Fastamai, I'm Beth Espy. Winds around the Isle of Man are likely to reach storm force 10 later. The Met Office says gusts of around 65 to 70 miles an hour are expected. The weather's already led to the cancellation of today's sailings, and police have closed the mountain road from Ramsey Hairpin to the Craignabar. We've just been told the Eastern Civic Amenity site has closed for the day, and a full list of events that have been disrupted or cancelled can be found on Manx Radio's Facebook page.
Fastamai, Mark.
Fastamai.
As Castau.
Tammy Brow.
Yeah, I feel begging Taruk.
Begging Taruk. Yeah, that's true enough.
Tammy, I understand. Cheers for speaking to me, Mark. I I know Manx Radio being a big supporter of culture, language, the whole gamut of things which go to make up the Isle of Man, which is brilliant and really supportive of the work the Manx Heritage Foundation and I've done over the years. But how important do you think is the language and sort of the identity of Manx Radio?
I think it's hugely important. I think it's an integral part of what we do. I mean, there's a clue in the title, isn't there?
There is.
Manx Radio. If we don't reflect all things Manx on this station, then we're not doing our job right.
Yeah.
So whether that be cultural events, music, dance, anything we can get to. Obviously, we're stretched.
Yeah.
We have limited finite resources, so you can't get to everything. But the language is a real key to identity as far as I see it.
Yeah, good. And I think over the years, I think it may be difficult to measure this, but even the simple use of Moramai, Fastamai, Shore Adivan, and I think that's had, from our point of view, the work I do, a really important impact on the identity of the island, really. It's just in a very subtle but, and a gentle way, just reminding people that it's the Isle of Man, it's not the Isle of Wight or whatever, really. So that's
very true. When I first arrived, people said, "Oh, you've gone to the Isle of Wight." I said, "No, the Isle of Man." Because I'm one of those dreadful come-overs who soon to be a stopover.
Oh, good.
I must say, and it's been fascinating. A lot of people are amazed that I've even tried to learn Manx. They're saying, and these are Manx people.
Oh yeah, I know.
So what are you bothering with that for, fella? I'm saying, well, I want to get more into it.
Yeah. And I think that's really important from us. It doesn't matter, certainly from, I'm a comeback, really. I know, yeah. Having lived a lot of my life in places like London, etc. So to me, maybe coming back, you see the importance of the language and the identity and the things which make it different. So certainly Manx Radio, you've learnt Manx, a few others people here have learnt quite a bit of Manx as well. But it's not just that. It's about trying to, And from our point of view, it should be open to anyone. It doesn't matter if you're born and brought up here. If you want to make the Isle of Man your home, I think we try to encourage, just use the language in ways which are appropriate for you. And it doesn't matter if you can trace your family back hundreds of generations. We're all come-overs, somewhere along the line. But I think the incidental Manx Radio's have been really important in generating a vibrant cultural identity for the island here.
Well, I hope so. We certainly try to use Manx in various ways on the radio station. We've got pure Manx programmes, and we've got Manx English mixed programming, and we've got some in cooperation with the BBC who have been hugely helpful to get 2 new extra programmes with James and also Bob.
Yeah.
So that's been really good. They're both in pure Manx.
Yeah.
And also delivering some quite exciting music that isn't necessarily Gaelic.
Yeah.
James's approach is really vibrant because he'll just get some great music, talk about it in Manx, and present the programme. Doesn't have to be Manx music because that's a totally different ballgame. Yes, we do play Manx music, but why not talk about world events in Manx? That's what Bob Carswell does.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important not to put Manx in a box and say it's all tied up with the past and it's all wrapped up in a nice ribbon and it sits there and gets rather crusty. To make Manx a viable, vibrant language for today is something that I think we help to do.
I agree. Thanks for that. And thanks for your support over the years, and hopefully that'll continue over the next few years to make the Isle of Man a sort of increasingly vibrant, interesting place to live, really. Guramaid.
Guramaid.